Dear students, how are you? I hope you're fine. Today we're going to talk about the quadratic formula and the discriminant. So let's start our session. We have here how to evaluate. Let's have some warm-up questions. When I say I have x power 2, I have here x squared. Evaluate for x when x equal negative 2. So instead of x, I will write negative 2 squared. This means it's negative 2 multiplies negative 2, negative and negative gives me that positive. I have positive 4. What about x, y times z? So it means that I have hidden multiply between them. Negative 2 times 3 times what? Times negative 1, negative, negative, positive. 2 times 3 gives me 6. Okay? Okay, miss. So after that, let's have some problems, and they are very easy like this. Remember where I have here the quadratic equation. The quadratic equation a, b, and c. Remember equals 0. Here with a, I have x squared. With b, I have just x. C without anything. Okay, do I have to here do this and prove this? No, I don't have to do so, but you can have a look. But what's very important here is to, yes, is to study these two formulas very well, and we studied this last year. Remember well, when I ask you to find x, how can I find it? It has a rule. Let's study the rule together. Negative b plus or negative. Open here the square root. Under the square root, b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Means it's very hard to remember this. No, we have to do so. It's a must. So negative b, then b. A, C, A. Okay, guys, and you will use to do this. To add fractions, you need a common denominator. Remember that. Okay, so okay, I want to tell you something here. If I want to add factors or subtract factors, factors means here like this. Okay, so I can't see, okay, can I say here, let it be with numbers, will be more easier. Can I say here 2 over 3 plus 1 over 9? Can I say, can I add it now? No, I have to make the common denominator. Okay, so I can here multiply by 3, multiply both by 3. Why? I want the denominator to be the same. So 3 times 3, 9, 2 times 3, 6. So it will be 6 over 9 plus what? Plus 1 over 9, 6 plus 1, 7, and the denominator keeps it the same. So it will be 7, 9. Okay, guys, so I have here, as we see, this one, very easy one. Okay, I have here another question. I have here b squared all over 4a squared minus ca. How can I solve it? Okay, I have here a squared and just a. So I need to make the denominator the same. 4a squared, so I can here, yes, I can here multiply a to be a squared. So it will be a times a. It gives me two a's, right? A squared. And also don't forget to write the 4a to give me 4a squared. So I will here multiply the denominator and the numerator by the same. So I will have here up 4ac. So I will have here up 4ac. Okay, guys. So b squared minus 4ac, 4a squared here 4a squared. So b squared minus 4ac. That gives me b squared minus 4ac all over 4a squared. Using the quadratic formula, please, 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 let's solve this. So I have here, as we see, a x squared bx plus bx minus c gives me 0, right? Okay, so identify the first step, a, b, and c. A equal, I can hear you, a equal 6, b equal 5, and c equal here negative 4. Why negative? Because the formula ax squared plus bx here plus what? Plus c gives me 0. So a it's 6 and b it's 5 and c it's negative. Okay, negative here 4 given by negative. After that we're gonna use the quadratic formula. Okay, I have to remember this. Yes, it's a must. So negative b, okay, plus or minus, open, b and b, remember that, squared, minus, we didn't mention AC, so I will mention this, but this time 4AC, 4AC all over 2A. B, A down, A and C beside B. Okay, after that, substitute in the formula. Negative instead of B, I have here blue and blue to remember. Okay, substitute here in my formula for what? For 6 for A, and B we have 5, and C we have negative 4. After that, after calculating, I will simplify. Here it will get here the answer. Let's have another question. Solving this quadratic formula, I need to get here the value of okay, the same one. I reached until this. Negative 5 positive or negative 25 minus 96 all over 12. Negative negative gives me here in this one. Okay guys, negative times negative positive, 25 plus 96 all over 12 under the square root. So by using calculator this time, I will say that it's 121 under the square root, so we know that it's 11. Even we don't use the calculator, 121 square root, it's 11 times 11. Okay, one time positive and one time negative, because we have positive or negative, so we have two options. So I have here x equal what? X equal negative 5 plus 10 all over 12, or x equal negative 5 minus 11 all over 12. So the both equations, negative 5 plus 11 over 12 gives me half, and the other one negative 4 over 3. Miss, we have here two solutions. Yes, we do. Okay guys, so we have here the two solutions. What about this one? This one here, it's not in the right form, right? So I have to write it in the right form and then use the quadratic equation. But you can, yeah, I mean here I have x power 2 and I have here x in the other side, but it's written like the x power 2 minus x minus 20 equals 0. I changed the places to make here like ax squared plus bx plus c equal 0. Then what should I do? Where is a? A is 1, just 1. Where is b? B is negative 1. Where is c? Is negative 20. Easy one, easy one. Then I will write my quadratic formula, which is negative b, positive negative, open bracket, under the square root, b and b squared minus 4ac all over, yes, a, just a, no, 2a. And then substitute, and then we'll get the answer very easily, guys. Okay, with two solutions. So, here he asked me solve using the quadratic formula. The same idea, what should I do? I use the quadratic formula and write it and then substitute the. So the quadratic formula and the discriminant. If the quadratic equation is in a standard form, the discriminant of a quadratic equation, so we have to study this is the discriminant. This is very important. B squared minus 4ac, the part of the equation under radical sign. So the quadratic equation can have two or one or no real solutions, and now I can tell you how to do it. So you can determine the number of solutions of a quadratic equation by evaluating the discriminant. So let's have this schedule, and this will make us understand what I'm talking about. Discriminant, equation, graph, and the number of solutions. So if it's given here an equation like x squared plus minus 4x plus 3 equals 0, what's a? A equal 1, b equal a negative 4, c equal 3. Of course we do that. I will use which equation? I will use the discriminant. It's here set to be b squared, yep, minus what? Minus 4ac. Okay, so b, where is b squared? Negative 4 squared. So 16 minus 4 multiplies a. A each is what we said, 1 times what times here c, which is 3. 4 times 1 times 3, okay, gives me here negative 12. 4 squared, 16 minus 12 gives me what? Gives me here 4. 4 positive, yes, so the discriminant now is positive, which means that I'm having what? I'm having here the graph like this. Okay, the graph here like this. So this is what? This is not that we have here the function has two x-intercepts. Okay guys, okay, so I have here two real solutions. What about if when I finish the equation, x here, the say here a equal 1, b equal 2, and c equal 1. So after b squared minus 4ac gives me here 2 squared 4 minus 4 gives me 0. So the discriminant is 0, which means that we have just one real solutions when I say 0 and negative 1, for example. Okay, guys, and okay, guys, here I have okay, the first one I have two. Remember that I have here when it's positive, so I have what, when I say positive, so I have here two real solutions. When I say 0, so I have just one real solution. When I say it's negative, if I calculated the discriminant and I found out that it's negative, so this means that the related function has no x-intercept. We don't have here any x's. Can you see this? Okay, let's see this together. Okay, negative, it means that we don't have here any x's, okay, because it's negative, and x here, as you see, positive here. Okay, can you see here the x's here positive, and yes, here I have this positive one. Okay, guys, so it's what he said, that it's negative, so we don't have here any x's, so no x-intercept. Okay, okay, so no real solutions, and when I say 0, it's here just one solution, one real solution. And when I say, so when I say here positive, so I have what, two real solutions. So I have here this schedule. Please study this one very well. When it's greater than 0, the equation has two solutions. When I have the equation equal 0, so it has just one solution. Less than 0, so it has no real solutions. I have here the question comes like this: find the number of solutions of each equation using the discriminant. So the first one, what should I do, guys? I will get here a and b and c, then write the equation and then substitute. Here a equal 3, b equal negative 2, c equal 2. Then I will write my equation, which is b squared minus 4ac, b here negative 2 squared minus 4 times 3 times 2. Okay, so I will get it with what, with negative. So when I say I have negative, this means that I have no real solutions. Okay, so because here we don't have any real solutions for the negative, and here for this one I found out it gives me positive, so I have here two real solutions. When I calculated this, I found out this is 0, which here means that I have just one real solutions, and let this be as an assignment for you. Okay, and you will find here this is very easy one. We have here a word problem. It said that the height in feet of an object shot straight up with initial velocity in feet per second is given by height equal negative 16 t squared plus vt plus c. C is the initial height of the object above the ground. So the ranger on a carnival strength test is 2 feet off the ground and is shot upward with initial velocity of 30 feet per second. So will it reach the height 20 or not? Use the discriminant to explain your answer. So whatever all of this information, I will use this information: height equal 20, and here the height equal the formula height equal negative 16, and so on. And instead of the height, I will write, which is given, height equal what, height equal 20, right? So instead of the height, I will write, of course, 20, not negative, because this is height. So I will put this to the other side. Okay, guys, why? Because I need here to have a 0 here for the formula. Okay, so after putting here 20 to the other side, 2 minus 20 gives me what, negative 18. After that, I will get a, b, and c. And now I need just b and, yes, a, b, and c. So b here is what, b here equal 30, while while I have here 30 squared minus 4 times what, A and C. A here is negative 16, C is negative 18. By okay, solving all of this, I'll find that what? I'll find the answer is with what? With negative. This means I have no real solution. Okay, guys, I hope you understood the session. Please, if you have any questions, send me on the SCL. Thank you. Bye bye.